It's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9. I am Moran Tha Man, back in full effect, and it's time for another conversation. Now, as a DJ, radio personality, producer, these types of interviews I love. I love chopping it up with these artists that's on the come up, doing their thing. They like right at the door finna blow up, and then when they blow up, they change their numbers and they never come back. But we got them here right now. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, kid?
What's going on, man? It's the kid that did Eddie Valero.
Hey, man, Eddie Valero. Not Eddie Guerrero, but Eddie Valero,
Yeah,
man.
Valero.
Valero's in the building, man. On a scale from 1 to 10, how you feeling? How's your mental? How's your spirit? How you feeling today, man?
10. I'm tired a little bit, but I'm on 10.
Why you on the 10, man?
I've been working, man.
Mm-hmm.
Chasing the dream.
Chasing the dream. What y'all getting into since y'all been in the city? Because, you said you tired. What y'all been on?
Man, interview, podcast. I just dropped the album, so.
Mm-hmm. Ghetto Blues.
Mm-hmm. Gangsta Blues.
Gangsta Blues. My bad. So, yeah, man. So, Gangsta Blues is out. You are from Nashville, Tennessee. You not where you from?
From Memphis.
You from Memphis? Okay, so I was told Nashville. My bad. So
yeah, I got everything wrong.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. yeah. All right, so you coming up out of Tennessee. What was life like for you on the come up?
I'm just like any other ghetto in America, rough. But some people find their way out, some people don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Memphis has this reputation of being street, but musically, y'all have a deep legacy. Like a lot of trends that came from Memphis. The blues, of course, as coincides with your project. How do you think Memphis has bred you up until this point?
Right now, Memphis got the rap game in the chokehold.
I think that's safe to
say.
So,
and I feel like we've been having it in the chokehold for many, many years. So, rapping and music, just second nature where I'm from.
Yeah, absolutely.
No matter what brand it is. So.
Totally. So, outside of music, what would you say your childhood was like?
Sports. Yeah, football, basketball.
Okay, you was playing basketball?
Yeah.
Position?
I still can play basketball.
That's cool, bro.
I got trophies. Anybody in here want to smoke?
You was playing basketball?
How many cameras in here?
Hey, you was playing basketball?
Anybody want to smoke?
What position was you playing in basketball?
I play the one.
You used to play the what?
Yeah.
As in?
Point guard.
Okay,
yeah.
So you was the floor general.
Yeah.
Floor general. Okay. All right, cool. That's what I'm saying. What'd you play in football?
Middle linebacker.
Wow.
Defensive end.
So you was a defensive end in football and a point guard in basketball. That's different. That's
you gotta have footwork to be a defensive end.
Very true.
Middle linebacker, you gotta be quick, right?
That's what it is. That's what it is. So like, what made you want to step into the music and not do sports professionally?
It's hard to just focus on sports where we from. Because there's so much going on around you. So it's like I actually got dragged towards that way. And it was like, I always had a passion for music. So it was like, might as well do the music. Music was more realistic. I knew I could make it more in music than what I was in sports.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, have any big athletes come outside of Memphis, outside of just the music?
Yeah, Penny Hard away from Memphis.
Penny Hard, okay. I'm not talking about football.
Football, Cedric Wilson. Who else? Yes. Kansas City, there's a couple folks. My little partner just got drafted. He went like number 7 in his last draft right here. Played for Ole Miss. Yeah.
That's what it is. So, Memphis, Tennessee, correct me if I'm wrong, but Project Pat, was he one of your inspirations?
Yeah.
Cool. So, Project Pat, 3-6 Mafia, what do you think is going to be something that you'll do as far as like creating your own legacy for Memphis? Because the city as a whole, y'all have already done so much.
I'm going to bring back that era. We ain't in that era no more. So that's what I'm saying. I'm bringing best of both worlds. The YN with the ONs. So
you mean the ONs or the OGs?
Same thing.
Nah, that's weird.
Same thing. But it's like the best of both worlds. When you listen to it, he's 16, he can relate. He 39, he can relate. You know what I'm saying? 25, they can relate. So I'm just trying to bring all of it back together.
That's what it is, man. So, you actually will be headed out on this tour with Don Tripp and Starlito. Real big OGs, especially when it comes to like the independent route for artists. How did you link up with them?
Through my partner Chef for Kitchen.
Okay.
With Chef, did a lot of Don Tripp projects in the past. A lot of Lito, like at the Trip, the last 24 projects, did like 18 on. And just put it together and we end up clicking, like me and Lito end up clicking, Trip clicking, and just got in the room, got on the phone, and just put it together. It already started though. We got Memphis tomorrow, Nashville Saturday.
That's what it is. What you think is probably one of the the biggest things or the best things that you learned from the both of them?
Push. The
Yeah.
both be on. Like Trip, me and Lito, we be kicking it. Trip more like he told me, both of them told me. Like me and Trip kick it, but like Trip the type, he gonna go home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like he's working now, but he pulled me to the side the last show and was like, brother, what you doing? Like, I'm like, nah, he said something to me. I didn't understand what he was saying. So I called him the next day. He was like, nah, when you in these moments, you only gonna get this moment right here one time. Step up into the spotlight. They ain't the type to be like, nah, you trying to take the shine or they want me to step up into the spotlight and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to pass the torch. Like trying to give me game that nobody else will give me. So yeah, it's step up into the spotlight.
That's what it is, man. So, you know, coming up in Memphis, I don't know why these folks told me you was from Nashville, but what do you think is probably the difference between certain big cities in your state? Because, you know, Memphis, y'all known for this one thing. Nashville is known for a certain thing. What else is in Tennessee? What, Knoxville? What do you think is like similar?
We just Tennessee is one though.
Tennessee is one.
Yeah, everybody mess with everybody. Like, don't get it confused. It ain't like Nashville. People don't like Memphis people. Memphis people don't like Nashville. Nah, we ain't on that. Everybody get money.
That's good.
Everybody chasing the money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, West Tennessee. And they from East Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, Knoxville, East Tennessee. So, but when everybody link up, it's a Tennessee thing for sure.
That's what it is. Now, that's good to see because, you know, just with Starlito and Don Trump linking up alone, I feel like that's big for the state.
And Lito was signed to God at first.
Yeah.
That's how he met Trip.
Yeah.
So before the Step Brothers, they do their thing, but Nashville and Memphis folks been locking in.
Yeah.
You know
now that's interesting to hear that because, you know, being from Atlanta, we always hear from out of towners, people say, you know, everybody in Atlanta get along, but in our state or city rather, like from Memphis to, I don't know, Jacksonville, we always hearing stories from outsiders talking about how certain artists in their city just can't get along. So why do you think it's like that in other places?
I don't know. I guess they believe what they see on TV about Memphis. So you go there.
Yeah. So what would you say are like some of the misconceptions? Like what are some things that people have fucked up about Memphis?
I just think it's just like you could just get out the plane and get killed. Like, nah, bro, you gotta be really like it's anywhere you go you can get killed. But just if you in that mix in that crowd or you don't supposed to be with, it's just anything you do.
Yeah. You
can get killed in the nicest state in the world.
That's real.
If you go in the wrong spot.
That's real.
So that's what it is.
Yeah.
But other than that though, Memphis is a vibe, man. We ain't on it. We trying to shed positive light on the city.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Outside of like, you know, Gangsta Boo and Chat, I don't think there's ever been like a female rapper like Glorilla that really took it there for Memphis, like at least to the level that she at. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it one of these types of things where, I don't know, maybe it's something different for y'all because now y'all got something different to support? Because from the outside looking in, we used to just, you know, the street shit.
Nah. First, Glow put in the hours. Glow didn't just start rapping. She just had a song that popped.
Big facts. Her first album came out in what, 2019?
And Glow been doing her thing. Shout out to Glow. Glow been doing her thing, putting the work. So she just stuck to what she knows. She ain't changed nothing to it work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She found her sound, created a line, and took out.
Yeah.
So yeah, this a great thing to see what she doing.
Absolutely, man. Who would you say are some of, you know, outside of, you know, Project Pat, who would you say are some of your musical influences? Like, who are some people that you look up to?
Lito for sure.
Okay.
Trip for sure.
Okay.
Dolph.
R.I.P.
Gotti. Yo Gotti. For sure. Like, them was like Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Gucci Boots. That whole little just, the whole trap music era. For real. Them was like, that was my era.
Yeah.
Of music growing up.
I love the fact that you brought up Gotti and Dolph. And, you know, being from Memphis, you know, they say it's small. I ain't never been. So they talk about, you know, it's one of the types of cities where, you know, it's nothing to run into somebody. Have you ever seen either Gotti or Dolph just out and about doing their thing in y'all city?
Yeah. I done saw Gotti before. Dolph was my partner. You know what I'm saying? So I knew him. But I done saw Gotti before.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, what was it like? So when you say he was your partner, like, did he, like, ever help you with the music?
Y'all he helped me with the music in the beginning.
Dope.
Gave me free game, too.
Yeah. What was, like, probably one of the best pieces of advice that Dolph gave you?
people will watch you climb. It's 20 steps. They'll watch you climb 19 and then try to reach your hand out on the last one like they doing something.
Break that down. Like how?
Best advice somebody ever gave me because it's going on right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I mean, people, like we said, Memphis smile. So even in, not even Memphis, the world smile. For real. Like the world, we got the internet.
Yeah.
So now it ain't nothing to see somebody. So you might like a song.
Yeah.
Or this person to like what they doing, but you're like, oh, man, he ain't up enough steps yet.
Yeah.
And right before they pop, people want to come and act like they helped you, but you was already on the way to being on. You was already doing it. It's just like you got 5 shots. You done made 4.
Yeah.
What I need your help on the last one for?
That's real. Yeah. How do you, because I mean, working in the music business, unfortunately, like the fake stuff, it comes, whether we like it or not. How do you deal with it?
I just rock with the same people I've been rocking with.
Yeah.
And DJ Coop deal with it. I don't got to deal with it. Coop the Connect deal with it. I got somebody in place to talk to people for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know I don't want to talk.
Yeah.
So if it's something that need to be done, like, bro, tell me. Like, was like virus protection. We got virus protection. We know what's going on.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Like, is it difficult getting used to the business side of the music? Because it's one thing when you're in your crib or you at the studio recording music, but now that you buzzing, you gotta do these interviews, you gotta shake all the hands, you gotta kiss all the babies, you gotta be on time. Has that been difficult for you to adjust to?
Nah. Like, I was already popping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where I'm from, I was already popping, so it's like it's just getting bigger, but if you a smart person, I'm mentally prepared for it. Like, I'm knowing, like, this, I'm ready to do it. Like, this is what it's about. Like, do the interviews and meet and greets and the show, the big stage. Like, nah, we ain't complaining about none of that. Yeah, I love it.
That's what it is, Kane. That's what it is. What do you think is probably one of your biggest goals in the music business? Like, once I achieve this, I ride off in the sunset, I ain't gotta, I'm fulfilled when this happens.
Make 200 mil.
200 mil.
Yeah.
Why not 3?
Yeah, but 200 just to be like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what can you get with 2 that you can't get with 1?
I don't know. I ain't got 100 million yet. You ask me questions, I ain't gonna know the answer till I get 100 million. For real though, just like going a lot of platinum plaques, but like it ain't even really about plaques to me. It is because that's the goal of it, but I get a rush out being on stage, seeing 600, 700 people hold their lights up, know the song for me, because I used to rap. I've been rapping for a long time.
Yeah.
So to be at that point, it's already like,
yeah.
Regardless of what happened, we done made our mark for real, for real.
Yeah. I mean, either way, you on your way. I mean, you here. So, I mean, like, what do you feel as far as, like, when it comes to being an artist, right? Like, I had this conversation with an artist not too long ago where it's like they was about to drop a song and they kind of just got caught up in, like, oh, man, when this song drop, like, they got to do 1 million, they got to do this. But it's like the song is about to release. Like, it's successful, the fact that you already releasing it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel as an artist sometimes you put unnecessary pressure on yourself?
That's anything in life, though. Anybody want to make just do it successful for real, but I don't just really focus on numbers. Like, we just double down. We're going to drop crazy anyway. So if it's miss, we just follow up and put it some on top of it and make it push that. It's like YouTube, people don't understand. YouTube views is the hardest views to get out of everything. You can do 1 million on Instagram. You might see this person on Instagram, he doing it. Go look at their YouTube channel. They not doing it. YouTube the hardest views to get because you actually got to go on that app and subscribe and look it up, type it in. I'm the hardest views to get.
Yeah, that's real. What would you say has been like the most difficult part of being an artist?
Just finding like your lane. I said earlier, like it take a long time, like a lot of writing, a lot of studio sessions. You just ain't gonna jump up and do your first song like, well, this the style. Now you got the artist development without being in the artist development program. Like ain't nobody develop me, I develop myself. I put in 10,000 songs, 20,000 songs. You know what I'm saying? Studio time. So, and once you find that line, you gotta figure out how to stay in that line.
Yeah.
Finding your algorithm. That's the hardest part about it.
Finding your algorithm. So once that algorithm starts jumping, Now you see people they see what you done built.
Mm-hmm.
Now people try to bite the sauce.
Yeah,
People
for
try
sure.
to take from it. How do you handle that?
I got a catalog.
Mm.
So anybody know, like, you feel like I got 200 videos on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like 14 mixtapes. Like, yeah, I got a real catalog to show my work.
Yeah, that's what it is. So, you're with 1 RPM.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So that means you're technically still independent.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself going the major route?
It depends.
Because you obviously getting paid, obviously.
It just depends, man. I mean, we ain't running from no majors, though.
Mm,
From the situation, right? It just got to be the right situation. Because who don't want a machine?
that's real. What do you think are some of the peaks and valleys of being an independent artist that people don't talk about?
Do what I want to do.
Okay, that's a
Get the
peak.
drop when I want to drop. Ain't nobody telling me what music to put out.
Mm,
That's the problem I got with a major label. That's the only thing I ain't gonna go for. Like, I gotta rock how I've been rocking.
yeah.
I want to pick my own. I want to be hands on everything I do. I don't want to drop when you say drop, or I don't want it to feel like a job.
Nah, that's real.
Even though it's a job, but it's still like, I love music, bro. I like to hear myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come out the radio, so
Right.
they had to take the enjoyment out of it for me.
Yeah. Nah, that's real. Because, I mean, you're an artist, but you're still a business, right?
Yeah,
So
for
you
sure.
just want to make sure that you still in control of your business, which ain't nothing wrong with that. What do you think is like some of the downs about being an independent artist? Because, from the outside looking in, everybody think they can just jump up and do what you're doing.
You gotta spend that bag.
Mm.
At the end of the day, you got it. If you ain't got the bag, you need to go on cop out. It's gonna cost. Everything costs. You gonna cost. You gonna spend more money. I'm in the real.
Mm.
I ain't making no money back from. I'm making money, but I ain't making the money back out of spent over the year.
Nah, that's real. It's a real perspective because, you got to pay for the beats.
Everything. Studio time, videos, everything.
Yeah.
Everything you can think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then everybody want a piece of the pie, so.
Yeah. Nah, that's real. That's real. That's real. Definitely got to do what's best for you. So what is like outside of, making a 200 mil, you know what I'm saying, getting the plaques, outside of that, what would you say is like the overall goal for you? Like
generational wealth.
generational wealth.
Yeah, like just with my son and my niece and them. Like, I'm a family man, so
Yeah.
like, everybody around me just to be straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my grandkids ain't got to work. That's what I'm trying to do.
Totally. Why is that so important for you?
Because I ain't coming from that. So everything I had to build it brick by brick.
Right.
So if I'm building a house, they ain't gonna have to build it back brick by brick. I done already put in their little time for them. I done put in their work for them. So,
Right.
Yeah. It's the goal in life. And who don't want that bloodline to be? That's where you see other people of, like other people different color. They always they born into the bread.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they folks had the generational wealth mindset or life insurance or something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To boost it out, just thinking ahead of everything.
Yeah.
There's some people our race like that too, though, but it's rare.
Yeah. No, that's real, man. That's real. I mean, it's good that you in this space and you thinking about everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Is that can that be intimidating? Like, do you feel pressure? Like, damn, like if I fail, this could fuck it up for you know what I'm saying? Like, we not gonna think like that, but I'm pretty sure, it crossed your mind. We not gonna speak that though, but
it put it better in my back, bro.
There we go.
It made me go extra harder.
Yeah.
Cause I can't mess up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's it like being a father in the music business?
Nah, my son was just with us at the show. He turned up. My son 14, so.
You have your son on stage cussing with you and shit or not?
Yeah, he cursed.
All right.
He turned up. Like, he turned up like.
Yeah.
But it felt good for me to see him look back and see. This is his first time going to my show, so. Because I always, majority of my shows being, clubs.
Right.
So now we at venues.
Right. They buy tickets. Yeah.
Yeah, he oh, man. He rapping every song, jumping up and down like he performing. So
yeah, pop's lit. It's pop's lit.
It was cool.
That's what it is, man. But hey, man, your future is definitely bright, man. You're on your way. You putting it on for Tennessee. You putting it down for the state of Tennessee, for the South, and for independent artists. So, man, I definitely rock with what you got going on, man. For sure.
For sure.
So, in closing, I always just like to ask people who I interview, just leave off with just some positive words. Like just get some game. Talk to that up and coming person that's trying to get like you.
Nah, just keep going, man. Stay consistent and don't take no for an ounce.
Right. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Well, please give our listeners your social media. Let them know how to get in contact with you, man. Because, you already, you pretty much on your way to that 100,000 mark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Eddie Valero on everything.
Eddie
On
Valero.
all social media, on all DSP.
That's what it is, man. But thanks for pushing up on me, Eddie Valero.
Appreciate y'all.
Not
having me,
Guerrero.
Nah, Valero.
Valero, that's what it is, man. It's Moran Tha Man. You like that to Atlanta's #1 hip hop station, Hot 107.9. Eddie Valero's in the building. What's happening?